We've all been there before. It's 9 p.m. You've already had dinner. You feel like you shouldn't be hungry, and yet you are. So today we are going to talk about 3 strategies that will help you handle your cravings and solve them for good. And these 3 tips I pulled out from experience, from working with clients, and from finding things that actually work long term, not just mask those cravings. And it's something that I don't think is talked about enough, so I feel like these are kind of the 3 secrets that don't get told about handling cravings in the best way possible for you. And the thing is, it could be different for you in one moment to the next, and your craving might be different than your friend's craving or your significant other's craving. Hello, for those of you who are new, my name is Katie. I'm a dietitian and personal trainer here to help you get strong, confident, and connected with your body by mindfully fueling your muscles. So let's get straight into the tips. So when it comes to having these cravings, it really depends on the root of the craving. So how you treat it just depends on where you're at in the moment. So the 3 options that you have when facing a craving are replacing the behavior, replacing the food or the portion, and reevaluating your needs. So diving into tip number 1. So we've all heard that sometimes we mistake our thirst for hunger. That's no new tip in the health community, but that's the place that you should probably start with, because most of us don't get enough water in our day, me included. I'm really bad at getting enough hydration in my day, especially being at higher elevation in the mountains. It's so tough. So start with herbal tea, water, flavored water, whatever helps you get more hydration in. Start with that and reassess. See how you feel after 10 minutes, 20 minutes or so after hydrating. And this is not to say that you should mask your hunger with water. This is just to say, if you truly think that you're not actually hungry and you want to test it out, see if you're dehydrated first. The next thing that you can do when you're replacing the behavior is journal. So are you maybe avoiding someone or something? Are you having some emotions that are popping up that you feel are leading to fake hunger? Are you trying to mask emotions in some way, shape, or form, or just avoid in some way, shape, or form? These are all things that you can ask yourself and that you can journal about so that you can get to the bottom of those feelings instead of masking your feelings with food. Another option that you can do when replacing the behavior is mindful meditation. There are tons of meditations out there, apps that give you free meditations, and even some on YouTube, but Tone It Up is one app that I use a lot for mindful meditations. Sandvello and Buddhify are 2 other apps that I use a lot, and they have free versions of those apps, so you can have a mindful meditation for free. So these are just a few things that you can do if you want to wait and replace the behavior and see if that helps with your craving. So if replacing the behavior doesn't work, then likely it means you're truly hungry. And to that I say, eat some damn food. You want to make sure that you're fueling your body when you're hungry. I think we've gotten into this weird diet culture message that if you're hungry, you should somehow try to suppress your hunger, and that's just the best solution to it. But that's so not true. If you're hungry, that means you need to eat. Our bodies are designed to tell us when to eat. And so if you're hungry, and if you've ruled out fake hunger out of that equation, that means you should eat. So work on doing this in a mindful way though. So a few options that I usually share with my clients that I work with is, do you want the actual thing? And if so, what portion is good for your goals and for you? The other option is having an alternative food if you feel like you don't really need the food, but you want something. I am a huge supporter of listening to your body. And so if your body tells you that you want a cookie, just have 1 cookie and you'll likely be able to stop there. But I do have some clients that prefer to not do this all the time. And to that I say, that's fine, everyone's different. You can have an alternative food. So if you're craving something creamy, then yogurt is a good healthy option for that. Or they have yasso bars. That's a frozen Greek yogurt bar. That is cool too. That's a good snack option. That's a very, lower calorie option if that's something you're interested in. And if you want something salty like chips, you could have cashews or trail mix instead, something a little bit more nutrient dense to kind of feed the general craving if you're having that. Again, I emphasize that all foods fit, and that if you're craving a cookie, then you might as well just have the cookie. But if you're someone that's worried about going all out and maybe losing control when you have one cookie and you just want to have like 10, then another trick that I tell my clients is to have one cookie and then also have a portion of fruit like strawberries, and then your body will be full, but you'll also get the best of both worlds because you're having the nutrients that you need and you're also having the treat that you need. And hey, if none of these tips worked for you and you're saying, Katie, I still have cravings at night, what do I do? Then the tip that I would suggest, and the thing that I see missing in so many other tip videos like this one that share different tips for cravings, is that you need to reevaluate your calorie needs. I know that in the diet community, you hear over and over again that you need to restrict your calories and do this and that and deprive yourself of this to lose weight. But the truth is that if you're under eating, then you're slowing down your metabolism and your body is naturally gonna fight back for getting the calories that you need. It is gonna fight you, and your body is smarter than your brain sometimes. Your body knows that you need adequate calories to live, to breathe, to exercise, to do activities of daily living, to go to the gym, to see your friends. You need calories to go about your normal business, not to mention if you are active. So reevaluate those calorie needs. I can leave a link to some trusted sources below of estimated calorie needs. And with that, I also say that you don't have to obsessively calculate your calories every day, but just recognize that maybe you need to see how many calories you actually are eating in a day, or maybe 3 days, and then see if that adds up to what your recommendations are. And then from there, you don't have to continue calculating your calories, but instead you can just know that, okay, I need to eat what I was eating and then some to meet my calorie needs and to meet my energy needs for the day. Because at the end of the day, the goal of eating and consuming carbs, fat, and protein is to fuel your body and also for your body to create ATP. So if it can't do that, then you're not gonna have the energy that you need to go about your day and to live your happiest and healthiest life. So I hope that these tips helped, and let me know if you have any questions or ideas for future topics. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested in more videos like this one. I can't wait to hear from you in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.